Have you ever had one of those days where everything seemed to drain you? You wake up fine, maybe even energized, but by the end of the workday you're completely exhausted. Not physically, but internally. Your mind feels saturated, your patience is gone, and even the idea of having a simple conversation feels unbearable. There was no crisis, no major problem, just another regular day at the office. If this sounds familiar, you might be dealing with energy vampires, subtle forms of energetic drainage that act like invisible thieves of your life force. In this video, we are going to decode exactly what draining your energy in the workplace and how to protect yourself in a practical way, without coming across as weird or too mystical. This isn't about free-floating esotericism, it's about tested, direct strategies that will help you stay focused, clear-headed, and grounded, even in the most toxic environments. The first step is to understand that not all exhaustion comes from too much work. The majority of emotional and mental fatigue comes from the way we exchange energy with others. In offices, meetings, and shared workspaces, we're constantly interacting with people who carry their own worries, frustrations, and hidden agendas. Some co-workers feel light. Talking to them energizes you, but others, just their presence can make the room feel heavy. It's like something was drained from you, even if you didn't say a word. And it's not your imagination. Your nervous system picks up on this long before your rational mind does. The presence of an energy vampire, someone who constantly complains, manipulates, controls, or dramatizes, puts your brain into alert mode. Your cortisol spikes, your breathing shifts, your energetic field tries to protect itself. But without conscious awareness, you just end up depleted. Day after day. And this cumulative exhaustion becomes anxiety, lost productivity, even physical symptoms. That's why the first technique you need to master is silent energetic shielding. It works like this. Before entering your workplace, create a symbolic shield around yourself. It might sound silly, but neurologically, it's powerful. Visualize a sphere of light around you in detail. It could be golden, blue, silver, whatever resonates with you. Imagine this light spinning, strong and vibrant, wrapping around you. Then mentally affirm, "Nothing that doesn't belong to me enters my field. I am protected." Do this in your car, on the bus, or while walking to the building. This ritual activates your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters stimuli and reinforces your sense of control. Over time, this shield becomes automatic, creating a buffer between you and the energetic static around you. It's not about denying what's happening, it's about choosing how it affects you. But what about when negative energy comes in the form of words, behaviors, or direct interactions? That's where the second tool comes in, energetic communication. The way you position yourself during conversations determines how much other people's energy enters your field. Take that colleague who always wants to vent about the boss, their life, everything. If you're constantly available, you are sending your system a message, "I am a container for this load." And over time, you feel the symptoms: tight shoulders, brain fog, unexplained fatigue. The solution: set micro boundaries. Simple phrases said kindly but firmly. "I get how you feel, but I need to stay focused right now." Or, "Let's talk about this later. I'm in the middle of something." Most people will respect that, and if they don't, reinforce it. Every time you draw a line, you send an energetic message. My energy is valuable. There's also a third type of drainage, the one that comes from the physical environment itself. Disorganized offices, poor ventilation, constant noise, harsh lighting, all of these interfere with your vital energy. That's because your body responds not just to what you see, but to what you feel on a subtle level. A visually or energetically polluted space is like an invisible minefield. You can't see what's wrong, but you feel it. The way to deal with this: create energetic anchors in your space. It could be a small crystal on your desk, a little plant, a diffuser with lavender or peppermint, or even a picture that reminds you of who you are. These objects work as return points. When the chaos hits, you look at it, touch it, take a breath, and return to your center. This isn't about superstition. It's about neuro-association. Your brain connects visual cues with emotional states. Use that in your favor. Now let's talk about the most underrated tool in energetic protection: breathing. You could be in the most chaotic place, surrounded by noise, pressure, demands. But if your breath stays grounded, you stay intact. Breathing is the bridge between your body and your awareness. When you breathe shallowly, your brain thinks you're in danger. When you breathe deeply, it signals that you're safe. Try the 3-CAX-3 method. 3 slow, deep breaths through your nose, counting to 3 to inhale, holding for 3, and exhaling for 3. Do this whenever you feel your energy slipping. And if possible, anchor that moment with a physical touch. Press your thumb and index finger together or touch the center of your chest. That gesture becomes a physical trigger for calm. The more you practice, the easier it gets to shift out of exhaustion in minutes. Let's go even further. How do you recharge after a heavy, energetic day? Because sometimes you can't avoid it. Some days, the chaos wins. And that's okay. What matters is what you do after. Energy recovery starts with consciously closing your workday. Don't bring your job home energetically. When you leave, perform a symbolic cut. Maybe it's a hand gesture. Maybe it's a phrase like, "I leave behind what's not mine." Or even washing your hands with intention, saying, "I cleanse myself of what doesn't belong to me." At home, have a grounding ritual. Walk barefoot. Take a long shower imagining the water washing everything away. Listen to 430 Hz music. Journal your day to release stuck emotions. Don't underestimate these small acts. They are portals of regeneration. Because protecting your energy is not just about shielding, it's about healing, nurturing, and returning to presence. And here's something even more important. If you're a leader, manager, or hold any position of influence, your energetic responsibility is even greater. You are a resonant field for your team. If you walk in heavy, reactive, stressed, you contaminate the environment even without saying a word. But if you regulate yourself, take care of your field, and stay grounded, you inspire. A leader's energy is contagious, and this applies to any setting: meetings, service, collaboration. Leading is, above all, staying centered amid chaos. So apply everything we've talked about here. Use the visualization before meetings, breathe between tasks, set boundaries with kindness. You'll start to notice how your presence changes the atmosphere. And that is the clearest sign that your energy is solid, when it begins to shift everything around you effortlessly. To wrap this up, here's a powerful reminder. You are not a victim of your environment. Even when everything around you feels draining, you still have a choice. Choose to care for your field. Choose not to absorb what isn't yours. Choose to nourish yourself. Choose to return to yourself as many times as necessary. Protecting your energy is an act of self-love. It's what ensures that you don't just survive the workplace but thrive in it, that you create, inspire, and lead by example. Because the world doesn't need more burned-out people. It needs people who are whole, centered, alive. And you can be that every single day. If you've made it this far, drop a comment below saying, "I choose my energy." Share this video with that coworker who needs this invisible shield too. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, and remember, your field is sacred. Protect it as such.